Hello everyone, welcome back to Of Bricks and Dragons. Today we are finally getting around to two more sets. Now I just was able to pick these up. I've been waiting for them to go on clearance, so for anybody that's already seen reviews on these and all that, you know, there's not a lot new. But I'm going to go over them for my own personal review, mainly because I've not reviewed these yet. So what we have is we have two to Lego Friends. These are essentially bedroom sets. So we have 41740 and 41739. I got the boxes here. I don't know all the characters' names. And I'll put the young ladies here. So we have the bedrooms, and let me get the so I can read off what their names are because I'm not going to remember. We have Alaya's room. So we have Alaya and Paisley, and then I'll put that in the back. I know you guys aren't going to see this the greatest here. Here, I'll try and raise this up a little bit more. Okay, and then we also have Leanne's room, and we have Leanne and Autumn. So we have a couple young ladies here, and then of course then we have what I had gotten this for here. So I'm trying to bring this into view a little bit better. All right, here we are. Probably should have started off with this, but I wasn't even thinking about it. All right, so when we look at Alaya's bedroom here, I'll move the book over a little bit. We actually have, she seems a little bit into the tech and learning. She seems to love the fairy tale, so she's got like a little projector. I don't know if this is supposed to be, no, it looks like it's her cell phone that she's maybe got docked in here. So she has a cell phone that she could use. This is supposed to be a projector, as well as having some popcorn. So if you want some popcorn and all that, it's a wonderful thing. That seems pretty nice to me. She has a little puppy dog. It's always nice to see them with animals. She's got a lot of flowers going all the way around, so this might prove a little bit of a challenge for what I've got, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. We do have her with a fairy tale book, and as always it opens up, and then we have a little computer, a little laptop computer. If I open it up on the right side, trying to get my fingernails in there to open it up because I always do this wrong. So we have that. This has got a nice little feature in here. She's got her desk. I'm gonna move this. She's got a lamp with something here. It looked like she had like a marker or something in there. She's got her bed. She's got a little chair, but she's also got a hidden bed underneath. So she's got a stowaway bed underneath, so when her friend comes over, her friend can sleep on the fold-away bed, and then she can sleep up there. All right. So that works pretty good. I really like how that works out. And of course, if we're going to have them sleeping, probably have the little puppy dog up there. Looks like a little trophy over here. She does have a flower in a flower pot. There's her purse. You know, a lot of the same things you would typically see. I'm going to move these out of here so I don't have them flail all over the place. There are quite a few stickers here. And it's that way for both of them. Looking at the sticker sheet, we had what, 13? Looks like 13 different types of stickers. And of course, you know, we had 3 of that one and so on and so forth. For the design on the pillows we have there, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So if we look in here, you know, we have like a bookshelf with some lights. We got another bookshelf. So obviously she's into learning and all that, which is a very big promotion that I think Lego does for a lot of their characters. That, you know, they're not just having fun running around, but they are serious on doing some learning. And of course we have a little table here with a teapot, a muffin, and a nice cup there. We get a bone underneath here for our puppy dog. I don't know the dog's name or anything else, but I mean, it's kind of cute and all that to have there. So that one works out pretty good, at least so far. And if you've seen my older content, you'll see where this is all going. Alright, so now we have Lynn. So this is Lynn and this is Autumn. So Lego, in trying to add a little extra characters to some of their figures and named characters and all that, looks like Autumn is an amputee. She does not have a hand or lower arm on the one side there. I don't know the characters' backstories or anything else. Like I said, I don't really watch the shows. I know that Lego has got more people like in wheelchairs and stuff like that as well. They have like a gecko or a little lizard here, so that works pretty good. Lynn is obviously into doing art because we have 2 art canvases with paintbrushes. And then we look at her room. So as a bedroom, you know, she's got like an art sketch. I'm going to guess this is like a tablet computer. We have some bakery stuff. I added in these extra pastries. There was one on this level, but I put the other 2 because I had them sitting there. I just wanted to go somewhere with them. She has like a little nook corner here, kind of a nice window view. So I'm hoping to try and keep that in on our finished product as best I can, and I'll have to figure that out. She has a nice carpet here. She's got almost like the front of an aquarium, so if you want to put the lizard on the back side there, you could do that, and probably some food for the lizard. And then she's got a fold down bed. So, and again, she's got like a little coat rack and all that, and obviously she's into doing skateboarding and all that, and she's got the skateboard here. And some pictures of her friends and all that, so no big issues there. Looks pretty nice. Stickers and all that. Looks like a little radio on the bottom there. I think that works pretty good. No problems with any of these as of so far. The only issues I ran into were I think it was more on my own side. Kind of get a runny nose here this morning. I think like with everybody, everyone's getting sick, so I think that's a good chance that I might be getting a little bit of something too. We do have little dressers here. Now I believe it was hers. I put all the markers into her dresser. And when we look at Alea here, she's got a dresser as well. And if I open it up, they wanted me to double the stickers up. I just didn't, because I didn't realize that this one has like an A on whatever the paper is. And then there's the one on the drawer above, which was supposed to be empty, and that one's got an F. So probably what I should have done is put them in there where the F, you could see the F and the A. So, you know, maybe she's not as good on history or something like that, but she's maybe wonderful in science and math and all that stuff. I don't know. You know, however it goes, it's not like you can read it. It's just there for fun. But this is the base apartment or base bedrooms, which for me, I've started turning them into apartments. So I'm going to try and bring this in, so hopefully you can see this a little bit better in view. And if you notice, I have these as slide outs. So these are some of the other bedrooms that we have done. And what I'm trying to do is, if I can, I will have the bedroom set up so I can slide it out, and I can slide in another one. And I don't know if these are going to work because I'm thinking, yeah, it is. This coming out is going to be a little bit too much, so I may have to slide things over a little bit so I can get this to slide in. And I have 2 more levels because I saw that there was 4 sets. So I picked up the first 2 because they went on clearance, and now I'm picking up these because these went on clearance. I think they were $20 originally. I picked them up for $12.50. So that was at my local Walmart. I don't know what anybody else's stores are doing or anything else, but that's the situation I ran into. So I will have to adjust this one for sure because it comes out too far, unless maybe I knock out the side here, which I could do because I have as you can see, 2 floors, and I can custom make the floor because this is all custom built. So I might custom make it so that way I can slide this in and it'll be perfectly fine. So then I may have to have just one room in one special spot, but otherwise what I've been trying to do is get it so that way I can slide them in or out of there without having to worry about anything else. So I'll take this one out. We'll see how this one fares. Oops, books are coming out. Now this one's got some flowers on the side, so I think that's going to cause me an issue. And yes, it does. So if I just take that off, will it fit in there? Just barely. That stud sitting here. So I'm going to try and do this real quick on the fly. And if you watch a lot of my stuff, this is where stuff starts breaking, and then it's not quite as good, but this one's an intentional break. Come on. Alright. I'm going to put it like this. That way it's nice and flat on that side. Now that one slides in. Not too bad. It sits in there a little farther than the other one. So if I flip this up a little bit, you notice I have some other pieces from this set in here. And then this is up here to try and bridge all that up and make sure it doesn't go in too far. So that's kind of where my issue is coming in. So I guess for what I was hoping to have it so I could put them in any spot, I guess I really have kind of made it so they can only go in one way. And then on the third level, because I'm going to flip this around, I had extra pieces, extra bottles and all that stuff, so I just kind of put that here. I'll probably end up putting all that up on top. I'll make another video of what this all looks like as I'm done. Just trying to keep this a little bit shorter, but I mean there's quite a bit of stuff here. And as you can see on the back side here, this one comes all the way out. At some point it would stop here, and I have these pieces here, and this is already hitting up against that, so it can't go in any farther. So alright, so I kind of got this put together, but unfortunately I seem to be having some issues here. I don't know how well it shows up here. We're going to go from the top going down. So what I did here is I moved all my stuff as I moved the camera a little bit. I moved all the stuff up to the top, so we have our soccer goal, our workstation here, the skateboard and all that stuff, and a whole collection of water bottles and drinks that I had in there before. Those are all up on the top. I had this figure just sitting up here from before. I don't know why I did, I just kind of did. And then we're going to bring this down a little bit here, and then this is where I start having some issues. Now I did, these were all kind of nicely modularly done. I don't have, I think I ran out of pieces to go back here, and I really don't have much an extra plates to put in there right now. So unless I really revamp how I have the floors and all that, I'm kind of stuck with this being the way it is at the moment. Kind of bring it down a little bit more. So this just kind of hangs over on the side, which is fine at the moment because it's not all the way up against the wall, which works out. And these are actually placed in, so they're not going to be sliding out. And actually on the other ones I kind of put a piece in the front to make sure they don't slide out as well. So I'll lower this a little bit, and I'm going to angle the camera here, which I don't normally do because I don't like to show off how the area behind here is. It's just kind of a little bit of a mess. So we do have the windows and everything else, and this does look, it looks all right to me. I don't have a problem. This is meant more for an exterior look, but getting the sets put together is always fun. I do enjoy the building, and that's why I do like the D&D and all that stuff, because I get to create worlds and stuff like that. And then we have the next one, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I had some windows here, so I put those on the side to make up the difference because I didn't have the right bricks, and I had the guys over, so I have things a little bit more chaos than I normally do. Because because I haven't reset things to figure out where all my extra parts are. So this was a nice quick fix here, and to allow me to have this, so this is right here, it fits on the side but it does stick out a little bit in the front. We have that. This one looks alright on the back side, but unfortunately, and this is where all our problems start coming in, and you're seeing it right in your eyes right here. You know, I've got a line here which is a little, that's minor, but then when you look up, and this is where your eyes were, and my camera's kind of not working with me here, right here I start having a breakdown, so I might have to try and figure out what I'm going to put underneath here to kind of wedge that up a little bit more. And then this kind of irks me a little bit too, because I'm going to see this as well. So this is going to take a little bit more work. This is all in here, but it's sloped down a little bit because I don't have enough bracing underneath here. But if you remember how this looked before, I had bricks all up here, so everything worked fine up until now, because I don't have any extra bricks here. But I needed it up a little higher in order to put everything else. So this is going to take a little extra work. This is pretty close to complete. I'm going to leave it here so I can try and get it fixed. I'll have to look for my other pieces, but we'll definitely get our RPG and all that stuff done tomorrow on that. This is actually a front piece for that sliding bed, so that's there. Just like I have pieces down below here that slide out or whatever else. Features that I won't be able to use in this setting, mainly because it's great as a play piece, but when you look at it in the perspective of what I'm doing here, it doesn't work out quite as well. I'm not against it. It's all for fun. Not a big deal. But this is it. So we have 4 apartments, all different colors, nice colorful look to the city and all that, which I'm not against. So yeah, I think it's working out okay-ish. I just have to fix this up. I may have to redo these floors and see how it's all sitting in there and go from there, and see what else I may or may not have to do. Maybe I might have to get some different parts to put in there or something, but that'll be something else for some other time. And then when we look at the city later or whatever, then I'm sure I'll have it all done up a lot nicer, so it looks a lot better. So, but this is the finished product. This is what I was kind of going for, outside of needing to fix some of this stuff, and I'll have to find some pieces to do it with. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect, but it looks okay. I do like the fact that it adds some extra color. Otherwise, I get a lot of grays and stuff like that, and then it looks a little boring. But these were nice apartment pieces, because I thought having like beds and stuff like that, so if I flip it around, and for like doing our comics or doing other adventures, I can always throw this out there, because that's what I started doing with the comics. I took ideas that I had as bigger standalone buildings, and I wanted them to be a little bit more modular so I can move it around a little bit. So, and that's what we're doing. So, all right, I'll get this edited up, and then we'll get it out to you guys here as soon as I can. And again, thank you for sitting around a pool table with me. Thank you for spending some time and seeing the silliness that I come up with. Hope you're having a great day. We'll see you in the next video.